Hello everyone. Welcome to Fluent English Journey. I am so happy to see you here today. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you will get daily tips and guidance to improve your English, little by little, every single day. Today, I want to take you on a very special journey. Imagine that right in front of you, there is a door. At first, you might not even see it, but if you pay attention, you can feel it. This is no ordinary door. This is the door to a completely new world. A world full of English language. And today, together, we are going to open it. Welcome to our English learning world. Please make yourself comfortable. Sit down, relax, and take a deep breath. This is not a test. You are not here to feel pressure. This is not a difficult lesson. Today is the beginning of an adventure, a journey that belongs to you. Many people look at this door and feel afraid. It seems big, heavy, and maybe even impossible to open. Sometimes, when they imagine stepping through, they hear fast talking, strange words, and confusing sentences in their minds. They feel nervous. They think, I can never do this. English is not for me. But I want to tell you something very important. The loud, fast, confusing English you imagine is not the real English world. The real world of English is calm. It is beautiful. It is friendly. And most importantly, it is waiting for you. Today, we are going to open the door together, just a little. We will peek inside. We will take one small, safe step. And then you will see, English is not scary at all. In fact, it can feel like home. Are you ready? Take a deep breath with me. Relax your body. Listen to my voice. I will speak slowly and clearly. We will walk this path together, one step at a time. This is where your journey to speaking and understanding English begins. It starts right here, right now, with a simple, easy action: listening. Now, let's imagine a person named Anna. Anna is just like you. She wants to learn English. Why? Maybe she wants a better job. Maybe she wants to understand the lyrics of her favorite songs. Maybe she wants to talk to someone special. Or maybe she just wants to enjoy learning something new. Anna opens her computer and types, "Learn English." Instantly, her screen fills with information. There are thousands of websites, hundreds of apps, and long lists of grammar rules. Her eyes grow wide. Her head feels heavy. So many words. So many choices. It feels overwhelming. Anna feels a weight in her heart. She thinks, this is impossible. Where do I even start? If you feel like Anna, know this: you are not alone. Many learners feel the same way. At first, English can look like a huge mountain. But here's the truth: it doesn't have to be. You do not need to climb the entire mountain at once. You do not need to know every word, every sentence, or every grammar rule today. All you need is one small, tiny step. Just like Anna, you can start by listening. You can start by noticing the words you already know. You can start by learning simple sentences slowly, without pressure. Step by step, little by little, you will grow. Remember the secret door we talked about at the beginning? Imagine it again. It is not locked. It is open just a little. And you are standing at the threshold. Inside, you will find a world full of calm, friendly words. Words that can connect you to people, ideas, music, stories, and even your dreams. English is not a monster waiting to scare you. English is a friend waiting to meet you. So take that first step with Anna. Open your mind. Open your heart. Step through the door slowly. Feel the air of this new world. Listen, repeat, explore. Every word you hear will bring you closer. Every sentence you understand will give you confidence. You do not need to rush. You do not need to know everything at once. Step by step, little by little, the door will open wider and the world of English will feel like home. Now, imagine Anna closing her computer. She feels a little sad. She feels a little lost. Have you ever felt like Anna? I think we all have. That feeling is normal. But here's the truth. That feeling can also lie to you. You do not need to know everything. You do not need to understand every grammar rule. You do not need to read every book or visit every website today. Today, you only need to do one simple thing. Can you guess what it is? It is to listen. Yes, just listen. Think of a baby listening to its mother's voice. The baby does not understand the words yet, but the baby understands the feeling. The sound is warm. It is safe. It is full of love. That is exactly what you need to do with English. Let the sounds wash over you. Let yourself get comfortable with the music of the language. Do not worry about grammar or words right now. Just listen. For the next hour, your only task is to listen to my voice. You do not need to remember every word. You do not need to speak. You do not even need to write. Just be here. Just listen. Let yourself relax. Let yourself enjoy the sounds of English. Let us begin our story with Anna. We will follow her. We will learn with her. We will see her challenges, and together we will find solutions. And remember, this is your story too. Later, Anna felt defeated again. She thought learning English was too difficult. But then, something small and magical happened. She was cooking dinner when an old English song came on the radio. She remembered it from when she was young. She did not know the meaning of every word, but she knew the melody. She started to hum along. Then she tried to sing one line slowly. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. The words felt strange in her mouth at first, but also good. A small smile appeared on her face. For that moment, she stopped worrying about grammar, vocabulary, or rules. For that moment, she was just feeling the language. This small moment, my friend, was a tiny light in the darkness. Without knowing it, Anna had discovered the first key to learning English, the key of listening. Your ears are your most powerful tool for learning a new language. Before your mouth can speak, your ears must learn. Before your brain can form sentences, your ears must hear them. So today, together, we begin by listening. Step by step, little by little, you will open the door wider. And the world of English will become a place you love, a place that feels like home. Many learners think that listening is about understanding every single word at once. But this is not true. Listening is not about understanding everything right away. Listening is about feeling the rhythm of the language, the music of English, and the way it flows. When you listen carefully, your brain begins to notice patterns. Slowly, it starts recognizing words and phrases. Little by little, understanding begins to grow, and eventually, speaking comes naturally too. Let me explain with a picture. Imagine every English song you hear, every conversation, every story. It is like a small piece of a puzzle. At first, it may feel confusing because you cannot see the full picture. But with each time you listen, another piece of the puzzle fits perfectly. Your ears, your listening practice, are slowly building the full picture. And just like Anna, even tiny moments, like humming a song, repeating a line, or feeling the sounds, bring you closer to speaking English naturally. So today, let us follow Anna. Let us learn with her. Let us feel the language first, before worrying about rules. Let us open our ears and hearts. Step by step, sound by sound, the door to English is slowly opening. And remember, the very first step, the most important step, is simply to listen. Think about a baby again. For the first year of its life, what does a baby do? The baby listens. All day, every day, it listens to its parents talking, singing, and reading stories. The baby hears the same words many times: mama, papa, milk, sleep. The baby's brain is like a supercomputer. It is recording all the sounds. And then one day, magically, the baby says its first word. It seems amazing, but it is natural. This happens to every baby. And here's the exciting part. Your brain can do the same thing. It is never too late to learn. Your brain can hear new sounds. It can make new connections. You can train it to understand a new language. Even as an adult, the first step is simple. Train your ears, just like Anna is doing. But now you may ask, how do I train my ears? What should I listen to? This is very important. If you listen to something too difficult, like a fast news report or a complicated movie, your brain will get tired. You will feel frustrated. Your mind may even want to give up. So, you need to start slow, easy, and friendly. Listen to English made for learners. English that is slower than normal. English that uses simple words. English that tells a clear, simple story. Think of it like training for a marathon. You do not run 42 kilometers on the first day. You start with 1 kilometer, then 2 kilometers, then 3. You start small and gradually you grow stronger. This is exactly what Anna did. She found a channel for English beginners. She found a video with a slow, calm voice. She decided to listen for just 5 minutes every day. She did not try to understand every word. She simply let the voice speak. She listened while drinking her morning coffee. She listened on the bus. She made listening a small daily habit. And then, something amazing happened. After 1 week, Anna heard a sentence and understood it completely. It was a simple sentence. It is a beautiful day. She heard it and immediately knew what it meant. She looked outside, saw the sun shining, and thought, yes, it really is a beautiful day. It was a small sentence, a tiny moment, but for Anna, it felt huge. A small step for the world, but a giant step for her. That moment gave her a spark of confidence, a tiny flame of hope. She realized that learning English was possible. Step by step, sound by sound, progress comes. She did not need to rush. She did not need to know everything at once. She only needed to listen. Every day, Anna continued her simple routine, 5 minutes at a time. Slowly, she began to hear more words. She started noticing patterns in sentences. Her brain started connecting sounds with meaning. Listening became easier. She was no longer afraid of English. The door that once seemed so scary had become a doorway she could step through slowly, safely, and confidently. This is how learning English works. It is not about memorizing grammar rules or finishing every textbook. It is about habit, patience, and listening. One small victory leads to another. One sentence understood builds confidence. One day, the language that once seemed strange and heavy will feel like a friend. And just like Anna, you will see that every big journey begins with a small, simple step. Listening is the most important skill in learning English. It is the foundation. Everything else, speaking, reading, writing, depends on this foundation. If your listening is strong, everything else becomes easier. That's why your first task is simple. Find a calm, slow, friendly voice to listen to every day. Maybe it is my voice here at Fluent English Journey. Maybe it is another teacher, a friend, or a YouTube channel. The voice should make you feel safe and comfortable. Listen to it for just a few minutes every day. This small act may seem simple, but it can change everything. Anna was very happy. Her ears were opening. She began to understand more and more English every day. But soon a new feeling came. She wanted to speak. One evening, alone in her room, she thought, "Can I say something?" She opened her mouth, and only a tiny sound came out. She felt silly. She felt afraid. Why did this happen? It is normal. Your brain may know the words, but your mouth is not ready yet. Your lips, tongue, and teeth are not used to forming the new English sounds. They need practice. They need exercise. Think of it like learning to dance. At first, your feet do not move the right way. They feel heavy and clumsy. But with practice, your feet learn the steps. It is the same with speaking English. Step by step, little by little, your ears and mouth will learn together. First, listen. Then, slowly, you will be able to speak. Your mouth needs to learn the dance of English. This takes time. It takes patience. And it takes courage. But you may be thinking, how can I practice if I feel afraid? The answer is simple. Practice alone. Yes, alone. This is your private practice room. No one is watching you. No one is judging you. You are free to make mistakes. You are free to sound silly. And that is exactly how every English learner begins. You do not need to speak perfectly right away. You only need to start. One excellent way to practice is called shadowing. Shadowing is like being an echo. You listen to a sentence and try to say it at the same time. You follow the speaker like a shadow. At first, do not worry about understanding every word. Your goal is to copy the sound, the music, and the rhythm of English. Let's try it together. I will say a very short sentence. You can whisper it if you want. It does not matter if it is not perfect. Ready? I say, hello. Now you say it. Great. Now I say, how are you? Repeat it. Feel the rhythm of the words. Don't worry about grammar. Don't worry about mistakes. You are just moving your mouth, your lips, your tongue, and your voice to practice the sounds of English. This is exactly how Anna began to speak. Step by step. Word by word. Sentence by sentence. She learned that speaking is not about perfection. It is about practice and courage. Your first words may feel small, weak, or strange. That is completely normal. The more you practice, the stronger and more confident your words will become. Every time you shadow a sentence, every time you whisper a word, your mouth and your brain are learning together. Slowly, the sounds become familiar. Slowly, your mouth learns to dance to the rhythm of English. And just like Anna, you will start to speak, not perfectly, but bravely. Remember, listening comes first. Speaking comes second. Train your ears, then train your mouth. And do not be afraid to make mistakes. Every small sound you make is a step forward. Every small word you say is progress. Keep going, step by step, word by word, sentence by sentence. Soon, you will speak English with confidence, just like Anna. Your mouth can do it. It just needs a little encouragement. Speaking is like exercising a new muscle. At first, it feels strange, but with practice, it becomes easier and natural. Anna began practicing every day. She would play a sentence from a video, pause it, and try to say it exactly the same way. Sometimes it sounded perfect. Sometimes it sounded funny. But she laughed and tried again. She learned an important lesson. It is okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Another great way to practice is to talk to the things around you. Look at the room you are in right now. Point to an object and say its name in English: window, door, phone, chair. This may seem simple, but it is very powerful. It connects the English word to a real object in your life. Anna did this every morning. She looked in the mirror and said, "Good morning, Anna." She said, "I am learning English." She said, "I can do this." These were her magic words. They gave her courage and confidence. Remember the two keys. Your ears, listen, listen, listen. Let the sounds of English fill your mind. Your mouth, speak, speak, speak. Even if it is only a whisper. Even if it is only to yourself. This is how you will build your confidence. This is how you will make English your own. Now Anna could listen, and she could speak a little. But she needed more words. Words are the treasure of a language. They're like the bricks you use to build a house. Without bricks, you cannot build a wall. Without words, you cannot build a sentence. So, how do you collect this treasure? Many people try to memorize long lists of words from a dictionary. This is like trying to carry 100 bricks at once. It is too heavy. You will drop most of them. Your brain does not like this. Your brain likes stories, pictures, and connections. A much better way to learn words is in small groups. Learn words that belong together. For example, learn words for the kitchen: table, spoon, plate, water. These words are friends. You see them together every day. Your brain remembers them more easily. Another great way is to learn phrases, not just single words. A phrase is a small group of words that go together. For example, I am hungry. I like coffee. Can I help you? Phrases are useful because you can use them immediately in real conversations. They help your brain connect words naturally, like building small walls before building a house. Anna began to collect her words like a treasure chest. Every day, she added a few more words and phrases. She repeated them. She used them with her mouth. She connected them with objects, actions, and feelings. Slowly, her brain and her mouth worked together. English began to feel less like a heavy, strange language and more like a friend she could understand and talk to. This is the key to learning English. Small daily steps. Listen a little. Speak a little. Learn a few words, then a few phrases. Connect words to your life, your world, your experiences. Step by step, habit by habit, day by day, you will build a strong foundation. You will open the door wider. English will become easier, friendlier, and yours. Words are powerful, but single words are not enough. You need to learn words that go together. For example, do not just learn apple. Learn a red apple. Do not just learn go. Learn let's go or I go to work. When you learn a phrase instead of a single word, your brain remembers it faster. You can use it in real life. You can speak more naturally. Now that you have words, it is very important to learn how to use them. Knowing a word is one thing, but being able to use it in your life is even more important. Let me show you how Anna collects her treasure words. Anna has a small, beautiful notebook. It is not for long lists of words or dictionaries. It is for her personal words, words that are useful in her everyday life. She draws little pictures. She is not a great artist, but that does not matter. She draws a sun and writes sun. She draws a cloud and writes cloud. The picture helps her remember the word. Anna also writes words about her life. She thinks about her daily routine. She wakes up in the morning, so she writes, wake up. She brushes her teeth, so she writes, brush my teeth. She goes to work, so she writes, go to work. These words are important to her because they are part of her life. That is why she remembers them easily. Then Anna practices these words with her mouth. When she wakes up, she says, I wake up. When she brushes her teeth, she says, I am brushing my teeth. This is called learning in context. Context means a real situation, something that happens in your life. Learning words in context is the best and most natural way to learn. Now, I want you to imagine your own treasure book. It can be a notebook or even a note on your phone. Start with the world around you. What do you see every day? What is important to you? Write those words down. Draw little pictures. Make it fun. Make it personal. This is your treasure. Every day, you can add 1 or 2 new pieces of treasure. Slowly, your collection grows. Soon, you will have enough words, enough bricks, to start building sentences. Anna now has a nice collection of words. She has her bricks. But now comes the next step: how to put them together to build a house. How does she make a sentence? This is where many learners feel scared. They think about grammar. They think about the past, the future, prepositions, and verb tenses. Grammar can feel like a big, complicated machine. But here is the truth. Grammar is just a tool to connect your words. You do not need to learn every rule at once. You do not need to understand every detail to start speaking. With the words you have collected, you can begin making small sentences. Even short, simple sentences are enough to start building your confidence. Anna starts with tiny steps. She puts 2 or 3 words together. I wake up. I drink water. I go to work. At first, it feels strange. Her brain is learning to connect words, and her mouth is learning to speak them. But every sentence she says, no matter how small, is practice. Every small sentence is a building block for more. Slowly, Anna's collection of words, her listening practice, and her speaking exercises start to work together. Her confidence grows. Speaking English begins to feel natural. The complicated machine of grammar does not feel scary anymore. It is just another tool she can use to build bigger sentences. And that is the key. Start small. Collect your words. Speak your words. Connect your words. Step by step, brick by brick, your English will grow. Just like Anna, you can build your house, your sentences, your English. Here is a secret for you. You do not need to understand the whole machine of grammar to start speaking English. You only need to know how to start the engine. The engine of English is very simple. Most English sentences follow just a few simple patterns. Once you understand these patterns, you can say thousands of things. The first and most common pattern is, someone does something. Let me explain. Someone means a person or an animal. Does something is the action. For example, the cat drinks milk. The cat is the someone. Drinks is the action. Milk is the something. Another very common pattern is, someone is something. For example, I am happy. I is the someone. Am is the verb. Happy is the something. These two patterns are incredibly powerful. With just these patterns, you can start creating sentences immediately. You do not need to know every rule yet. You only need to practice using the patterns with the words you already know. Let us practice together. I will give you a pattern. You can repeat it. Then you can change one word to make your own sentence. Pattern 1. I like music. Say it with me. I like music. Now change the word music. I like coffee. I like my family. I like to learn. You see? You are already building your own sentences. You are not just repeating words. You are creating. Pattern 2. This is a book. Say it with me. This is a book. Now change the word book. This is a table. This is a phone. This is my life. Amazing! You are using words to make sentences. This is the magic of English. You are communicating, not just memorizing. Anna practiced this every day. She would take words from her notebook and put them into these simple patterns. I eat bread. I drink water. I have a dream. She said them out loud. Slowly, she got used to the feeling of a complete sentence, the rhythm, the music, the flow. This practice is more important than memorizing all the rules at first. Of course, grammar is important later, but as a beginner, your goal is to communicate. You want to share a simple idea, and you can do that beautifully with these patterns. So do not be afraid of sentences. See them as your friends. They are not scary. They are tools to help you speak. Practice these patterns every day. Use the words you know. Try new words. Make new sentences. This is how English becomes yours. Step by step. Word by word. Pattern by pattern. Slowly, your confidence grows. Slowly, your sentences flow naturally. And, just like Anna, you will start to speak English without fear, enjoying the rhythm and music of the language. This is why these simple patterns will never let you down. Anna has made a great start. She listens. She speaks. She learns words. She builds sentences. But she has one big challenge. Anna is very busy. She has a job. She has a family. She has a home to take care of. She does not have 2 hours every day to sit and study English. This is the reality for most people. And this is why many learners give up. They think, I need a lot of time to learn English. I cannot do it. But here is very good news for you. You do not need a lot of time. You only need a little time every day. The magic word is consistency. Consistency means doing something regularly, again and again, like a habit. It is like a small drop of water falling on a stone. One drop seems weak, but if it falls every day for a long time, it can make a hole in the stone. That is the power of daily practice. 15 minutes of English every day is much better than 3 hours on Saturday and nothing for the rest of the week. Your brain needs to meet English every day. It needs reminders. So how can you find 15 minutes in a busy day? You need to weave English into your normal life. Make it part of your daily routine. Let me show you how Anna does it. Anna's perfect day with English looks like this. Morning. She wakes up. The first thing she does is play a simple English song or a short podcast for beginners. She listens while getting out of bed and putting on her clothes. This takes about 5 minutes. Breakfast. While waiting for her coffee or tea, she says 2 or 3 sentences in English quietly to herself. Good morning. The sky is blue. I am tired. This takes about 1 minute. Commute. On her way to work, on the bus, or in her car, she listens to English again. Maybe she listens to the same podcast from the morning. This is about 10 minutes. Evening. Before going to sleep, she takes her beautiful notebook. She writes the date. She writes one new word she heard that day. She draws a little picture if she wants. She also writes a simple sentence with the word. For example, coffee. I drink coffee in the morning. This takes just a few minutes. In total, Anna uses about 15 minutes a day, but these minutes are very powerful. Every day, she listens, speaks, and writes a little. Step by step, her English grows stronger. The key is to make English a natural part of your life, not something separate or difficult. You do not need extra hours. You only need small moments repeated every day. These small moments add up. They are like drops of water making a big change over time. This is the secret of successful English learning. Daily practice, even a little, is much more important than long, rare study sessions. Anna follows this plan. She listens. She speaks. She writes. Every day, her confidence grows. Every day, English feels more natural. Every evening, Anna writes one simple sentence. Today I heard the word happy. I am happy. This takes about 3 minutes. Let us count her day. 5 minutes listening in the morning. 1 minute speaking in the kitchen. 10 minutes listening on the way to work. 3 minutes writing at night. That is about 19 minutes in total, but Anna did not sit down to study for 19 minutes at once. She wove English into her normal life. This is the secret. English is not a separate, difficult subject. It is not something heavy you must carry. English is a part of life, like brushing your teeth, eating food, or breathing. Now think about your own day. Where are your small moments? In the shower, while cooking, while walking, while waiting for a friend. These small moments are golden. They are your secret weapon. Use them for English. Listen for 1 minute. Speak for 1 minute. Write one sentence. This small daily practice will build your English future. This method always works. Anna was feeling confident. Her daily routine was working. She felt stronger. So, she decided she was ready for a bigger challenge. She decided to speak to a real person. Near her house, there was a small shop. The man who worked there was friendly and from another country. Anna thought he might speak English. She practiced in her mind again and again. Hello, how are you? I would like one coffee, please. She walked to the shop. Her heart was beating fast. She opened the door. The man looked at her and smiled. Anna took a deep breath and said, "Hello." The man smiled and said, "Hello, how can I help you?" Suddenly, Anna's mind went empty. All her practice sentences disappeared. She felt nervous. She pointed to the coffee machine and said, "One coffee, please." The man said, "Of course." Milk? Sugar. Anna understood the words milk and sugar, but her brain felt frozen. She was too nervous to think clearly. She quickly said, "No, thank you." The man made the coffee. Anna paid. She said, "Thank you." And then she almost ran out of the shop. On the way home, holding her coffee cup, she felt terrible. She felt disappointed. She had wanted to say, "Yes, please, a little milk." But instead, she said no to everything. Her coffee was black and bitter. Her feelings were the same. She thought, "I am a failure. My English is terrible. I cannot speak." But this thought was wrong. Very wrong. What really happened? Anna spoke English. She walked into a shop. She said hello. She asked for coffee. She understood a question. She completed a real conversation. Yes, it was not perfect. Yes, she was nervous. But this was not failure. This was success. This was a brave first step. Every English learner has this moment. Every learner feels this fear. Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your teachers. That bitter coffee was not a sign to stop. It was proof that Anna was learning, growing, and becoming stronger. And just like Anna, you will have moments like this. Your hands may shake. Your words may disappear. That is okay. Keep going. Every step, even a small one, is progress. Every real conversation makes you better. Every mistake brings you closer to confidence. This is how English becomes real. This is how learning turns into living. Step by step, moment by moment, English becomes a part of you. After that first difficult experience at the shop, Anna had a thought: "I will never speak again." This feeling, my friend, is one of the most dangerous moments in learning a new language. Many learners stop at this moment. They feel embarrassed, scared, or frustrated. They think, "I cannot do this. I will never get it right." But here's the truth about Anna's story. This was not a failure. This was a victory. Why? Because she tried. She was brave. She faced her fear. And she learned a very important lesson. What was the lesson? She learned that she needed practice. Specifically, she needed to practice questions about things like milk and sugar. She learned that in real situations, she gets nervous. And this is valuable information. Mistakes are not your enemies. They are your best teachers. Mistakes are like signposts on the road. They show you where to go next. They show you what to practice more. The man in the shop was not angry. He was not laughing at her. He was happy to help. Most people are kind. They appreciate it when someone tries to speak their language. The next time Anna went to the shop, she was ready. When the man asked, "Milk? Sugar?" she smiled and said, "Yes, please. A little milk." It was a perfect sentence. And her coffee tasted delicious. So, my friend, change your mind about mistakes. Do not be afraid of them. Welcome them. See them as a sign that you are growing. Every time you make a mistake, smile and say in your mind, "Thank you for teaching me." This positive attitude is like a superpower. It makes you fearless. And when you are fearless, you learn faster than you can imagine. Now Anna was speaking a little more. She was not so afraid of mistakes. But she wanted more. She wanted to understand more. She wanted to think in English. How could she do this? She could use 2 more skills: reading and writing. Reading and writing are the silent partners of listening and speaking. They work quietly in the background to make you stronger. When you read, you see the words. You see how sentences are built. You can go at your own speed. You can read one sentence 2 times or 10 times until it makes sense. When you write, you use words and sentences yourself. You organize your ideas. You make English your own. Reading and writing help you think in English, not just repeat phrases you hear. Anna decided to start small. She read 1 short paragraph every day. Then she wrote a sentence or 2 about it. Slowly, she saw connections. Words she had heard in podcasts appeared in books. Sentences she had practiced saying were written on paper. Bit by bit, her brain began to understand English naturally. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing worked together like a team. This is the next stage of learning. Listening and speaking are the first steps. Reading and writing are the strengtheners. Together, they make you confident. Together, they make English a natural part of your life. Anna was no longer afraid. She made mistakes. She learned. She practiced. And slowly, every day she became more fluent, more confident, and more fearless. Reading is very important for learning English. It helps you understand grammar and new words naturally. But remember, you must read easy things. Very easy things. Children's books are perfect. Short stories for beginners are excellent. There are also special news websites for English learners. They use simple words and short sentences. This is exactly what you need. Anna found a website like this. She read one story every day. It took only 5 minutes. She did not stop for every new word. She tried to understand the general idea of the story. If she saw a new word many times, she wrote it in her treasure notebook. This way, she learned the most useful words, the words that people actually use every day. Now, what about writing? Writing is your safest practice. When you write, you have time. You can think. You can use a dictionary. You can make mistakes, and it is okay. No one sees them. Writing is like a private conversation with yourself. Anna started an English diary. Every night before sleep, she wrote 2 or 3 sentences about her day. She used the simple patterns she knew. Today is Tuesday. I went to the shop. I bought coffee and milk. The sun was bright. Very simple sentences, but she was using the language. She was making it real. She was practicing. After some time, she tried to write one new thing. She used a word she learned from reading. She wrote, I read a story about a dog. The dog was very friendly. This is how she connected reading and writing. They supported each other. Reading gave her ideas and words. Writing helped her remember them and use them. So, if you want to be strong in English, use all 4 skills together: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. They help each other. They make English real, alive, and part of your life. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing make your learning faster and stronger. But remember, you are a beginner. Be kind to yourself. Read 1 short story a day. Write 2 sentences a day. This small, consistent practice is like magic. It builds a strong foundation for your English house. This practice also helps you think in English. Every day, a little more English becomes part of your mind. And one day, you will be surprised at how much you know. Anna was doing well. She practiced every day. She was growing more confident. She could listen better. She could say a few sentences. She could understand simple stories. And she could write small sentences that made sense. She was not perfect, but she was moving forward. Every small step made her stronger. Every day she spent time with English, she became more fearless. Every day, English became a part of her life. This is the secret for beginners: small, consistent steps. Listen a little. Speak a little. Read a little. Write a little. Every day, a little more. Slowly, over time, you build your English skills like building a strong, beautiful house. After a few months of daily practice, Anna was getting better. She could listen, speak, read, and write a little more. But one day, she felt tired. She felt bored. Some days she asked herself, why am I doing this? Is it really important? This is completely normal. Every long journey has moments like this. At the start, everything is exciting. Later, the excitement fades. And the finish line is still far away. This is when you need your compass. Your compass is your why. Why are you learning English? What is your dream? Close your eyes for a moment and think, why do you want to learn English? Maybe you want to travel to a beautiful country. Imagine yourself there. You are in a restaurant. You look at the menu. You understand the words. You say to the waiter, "I would like this, please." He understands you. You feel proud and happy. Maybe you want a better job. Imagine yourself in a new office. You are talking with your colleagues in English. You understand their jokes. You feel part of the team. Maybe you want to watch Hollywood movies without subtitles. You understand the actors. You feel the emotions directly. Or maybe you want to talk to a friend from another country. You can share your thoughts and feelings. These dreams are your why. They are your compass. They give you direction and energy when learning feels hard or boring. Anna thought about her why. Her dream was to visit London. She wanted to see the big clock, Big Ben. She wanted to walk in the parks. She wanted to ride on a red bus. So, she found a beautiful picture of London. She printed it and put it on the wall next to her desk. Every time she felt tired or bored, she looked at the picture. She remembered her dream. This gave her new energy. She thought, "My English practice is my ticket to London. Every word I learn is one step closer to that red bus." This thought made her feel strong and motivated. So, my friend, you need to find your why. What is your dream? Why do you want to learn English? Write it down on a piece of paper. Draw a picture. Make it your personal compass. Put it somewhere you can see it every day. Every time learning feels hard, look at your why. Let it remind you why you started. Let it give you the energy to take the next step. Even when it feels small, your why will guide you, motivate you, and keep you moving forward. Anna's why helped her keep practicing every day. She knew that with each word she learned, she was closer to her dream. And that, my friend, is the secret of long-term success in learning English. Small steps every day, guided by your why. Your why is very important. It is like the engine of a car. It gives you power. It gives you motivation. When learning English feels difficult, your why will remind you of your beautiful destination. It will give you the strength to continue. Never forget why you started. Learning English can sometimes feel lonely. You are in your room with your book or listening to a voice on your phone. It can feel like you are the only person in the world doing this. But that is not true. Millions of people around the world are learning English just like you. They are in their rooms, in libraries, and in cafes. They have the same fears. They make the same mistakes. They have the same dreams. You are part of a huge global family. And today, with the internet, you can meet this family. You can find friends who are on the same journey. This can help you a lot. Anna sometimes felt a little lonely. Then she looked online and found a friendly group for English learners. It was a safe place. People shared small victories. Today I learned 3 new words. They asked simple questions. What is the difference between big and large? People helped each other. Anna was shy at first. For the first week, she only read the messages. Then she wrote one sentence. "Hello, my name is Anna. I am learning English." Within minutes, 3 people wrote back, "Welcome, Anna." "Hello, Anna. Nice to meet you." She felt a warm feeling in her heart. She was not alone. You can do this too. You can be part of a community. Maybe it is the Fluent English Journey community. You can write a comment below this video. "Hello, I am from your country. I am learning English." You will see other people from all over the world. Italy, Brazil, Japan, Egypt, Mexico, everywhere. You are not alone. You are part of a family that shares your journey, your dreams, and your challenges. You can say hello to other learners. You are all friends here. You can also find a language partner. A language partner is someone who speaks English and wants to learn your language. You can practice together. You can help each other. You can talk, write, and even laugh together. This makes learning fun. Being part of a community will help you feel supported and motivated. You are not alone. You are not just learning words or grammar. You are joining millions of people who share the same dream. You are building friendships. You are learning in a safe and encouraging place. Remember, your journey is not only about English. It is also about connection, confidence, and courage. Each small message you send, each comment you write, each friendly hello you give is a step forward. Do not be afraid to reach out, join a group, find friends, find a language partner. Speak, write, listen, and learn together. You will see that the journey is much easier and more fun when you are part of a global family of learners. Anna felt happier. She was learning, practicing, and connecting. She was no longer alone, and you can do the same. English is not just a language. It is a bridge to the world. You can practice with a language partner for just 15 minutes a week. Speak English for 7 minutes, then your own language for 7 minutes. You help each other. It is a beautiful exchange. Remember, everyone is learning. No one is perfect. We are all students of life. So do not be shy. Say hello. You will see that the world is full of kind people. Learning English is not just about words. It is about connection, friendship, and making your world bigger. You are on a wonderful adventure, and you have many friends walking with you. You are not alone. Now, let us imagine a perfect day in your new English life. Let's follow Anna on a very good day. Morning, Anna wakes up. The first thing she does is not check social media. She plays a soft, slow English podcast. She listens while she stretches and gets out of bed. The first sounds she hears in the morning are English. Then she goes to the kitchen. While her water boils for tea, she looks out the window and says 3 simple things in English. Good morning. It is a new day. I am ready. She says them with a smile. Then she drinks her tea and reads one short, simple story on her phone. It is about a man who goes to the market. She understands most of it. She sees the word market many times and now she knows it. Evening, she is tired. She does not want to study. So she watches a 5-minute cartoon in English on YouTube. It is very simple and funny. She laughs. On her way to work, she listens to the same podcast again. This time she understands more. She tries shadowing one sentence. She whispers, "He goes to the market." At lunchtime, she talks with a colleague. She wants to say something in English, but she feels shy. So she thinks it quietly in her mind. This food is delicious. Before she goes to sleep, she opens her beautiful diary. She writes, "Today was a good day. I listened to English. I learned the word market. I tried to speak. I am proud of myself." This is the magic of a perfect English day. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing do not have to take long. You can do a little each time. You can fit English into your normal life. The secret is consistency. A few minutes every day is much better than hours once a week. Slowly, day by day, your English becomes stronger. Your brain remembers more words. Your mouth gets used to speaking. Your ears understand better, and your confidence grows. Anna feels happy and proud. She is learning. She is practicing. She is connecting English with her real life. And you can do the same. Imagine your own perfect English day. Listen, speak, read, write. Use small moments. Make it part of your life. You will see amazing results. English is not just a language. It is a bridge to the world. Each small step brings you closer to your dreams. Each sentence you speak, each word you learn, is a victory. Anna finishes her day. She writes in her diary, "Today I listened to English. I tried to speak. I learned the word delicious. I am happy." Then she goes to sleep. Her brain works on these words while she dreams. This is a perfect, realistic day. It is not hard. It is not stressful. English is woven into the normal flow of her life. It is not a separate, difficult thing. It is a natural part of her day. This is the goal, to live with English and be comfortable with it. Now, think about your life. How can you add a little English? Can you change the language on your phone to English for 1 hour? Can you give English names to things in your house? Can you think your thoughts in simple English sometimes? I am hungry. I am tired. I am happy. These small actions are like seeds. You plant them every day. You water them every day. And one day, you will see a big, strong tree, the tree of your English knowledge. It will give you shade, fruit, and a beautiful view. You will feel proud of what you have grown. We are near the end of our time together today. But this is not the end. This is just the beginning, your beginning. Look at how far you have come. 1 hour ago, you were a person who wanted to learn English. Now you are a person who is learning English. You have a map. You have the first keys. You know the power of listening, the courage of speaking, how to collect words and build simple sentences, how to weave English into your day, and that mistakes are your teachers. The importance of finding your why, knowing that you are not alone, and realizing that you are ready. Anna's story is your story. She started with one small step, and so have you. You listened to this story. You practiced with me. You are amazing. I am so proud of you. Learning a language is a long journey. It is like walking across a beautiful country. Do not rush. Enjoy the small things, the new flowers, the new words, the new sounds. Be patient. Enjoy each moment. Every day you grow a little. Every day your English becomes stronger. Every day you are one step closer to your dreams. This is your adventure. This is your English journey. Be kind to yourself. Some days you will walk fast. Some days you will walk slowly. Some days you will rest. That is okay. The important thing is never to stop. Just continue one step at a time, one word at a time. I will be here with you on this path. In the next videos, we will have more stories. We will meet more people. We will practice more together. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for listening. You can do this. I believe in you. From all of us at our English Learning channel, good luck on your journey. Remember, the journey itself is beautiful. The journey is the destination. Every expert was once a beginner. You are a beginner today, but you will not be a beginner forever. Keep going. Your future self is smiling at you, waiting to thank you for the hard work you do today. Goodbye for now. See you in the next video. There is a secret door in front of you. You cannot see it, but you can feel it. It is the door to a new world, the world of English. Today, you will open it. Welcome to our English Learning channel. Please make yourself comfortable. This is not a test. This is not a difficult lesson. This is the beginning of an adventure, your adventure. Many people look at this door and feel afraid. It looks big and heavy. They hear noisy sounds from the other side, fast talking, strange words, confusing sentences. They think, I can never go in there. It is not for me. But here is the truth. That noisy, confusing place is not the real world of English. The real world of English is calm, beautiful, friendly, and waiting for you. Today, we will open the door together, just a little. We will look inside. We will take one small, safe step. And you will see it is not scary at all. In fact, it feels like home. Are you ready? Take a deep breath. Listen to my voice. Let's begin this adventure together. Speak slowly and clearly. We will walk this path together, step by step. Your journey to speaking and understanding English starts right here, right now, with this simple act, listening. Imagine a person named Anna. Anna is just like you. She wants to learn English. Why? Maybe for a better job, maybe to understand a favorite song, maybe to talk to someone special, or maybe she just wants to feel the joy of learning something new. Anna opens her computer. She types, "Learn English." The screen fills with information, thousands of websites, hundreds of apps, long lists of grammar rules. Her eyes get big. Her head feels full. It is too much. Too many words, too many choices. She feels a heavy weight on her heart. She thinks, this is impossible. Where do I even start? She closes her computer. She feels a little sad. She feels a little lost. Have you ever felt like Anna? Most of us have. That feeling is normal, but it is also a lie. The truth is, you do not need to know everything. You do not need to understand all grammar rules today. You only need to do one simple thing. Can you guess what it is? It is to listen. Just listen. Like a baby listens to its mother's voice. The baby does not understand the words, but it understands the feeling. The sound is warm. It is safe. It is love. This is your first step. Listen to English like that. Let the sounds wash over you. Get comfortable with the music of the language. For the next hour, that is your only job. Listen. You do not need to remember every word. You do not need to speak. Just be here. Let us begin our story with Anna. We will follow her and learn with her. We will see her problems and find the solutions together. This is your story too. Later that day, something interesting happened while Anna was cooking. One evening, while Anna was cooking dinner, a song came on the radio, an old English song. She remembered it from her youth. She did not know all the words, but she knew the melody. She started to hum. Then she tried to sing one line. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. She said the words slowly. Yesterday. The sound felt strange in her mouth, but also nice. A small smile appeared on her face. For a moment, she forgot grammar and vocabulary. She was just feeling the language. This, my friend, was a small light in the darkness. Anna, without realizing it, had found the first key, the key of listening. Your ears are your most powerful tool for learning English. Before your mouth can speak, your ears must learn to hear. Think about a baby. For the first year of life, what does it do? It listens. It listens to its parents talk, sing, and read stories. It hears the same words again and again. Mama, Papa, milk, sleep. The baby's brain records all these sounds like a supercomputer. Then one day, the baby says its first word. It is a miracle, but a natural one. Your brain can do the same. It can learn new sounds at any age. It can make new connections. Your mission, like Anna's, is to train your ears. But what should you listen to? It is very important to start with easy English. Slow, friendly, simple English, made for learners. If you try to listen to fast news or complicated movies, your brain will get tired and frustrated. Think of it like training for a marathon. You do not run 42 kilometers on your first day. You start with 1 kilometer, then 2 kilometers, then 3 kilometers. Learning English is the same. Start small, start slow, and grow step by step. Anna decided to start small. She found a channel for English beginners and a video with a slow, calm voice. She listened for just 5 minutes each day. She did not try to understand every word. She just let the voice speak. She listened while drinking her morning coffee. She listened on the bus. She made it a small daily habit. After 1 week, something amazing happened. She heard a sentence and understood it completely. It is a beautiful day. She looked outside, saw the sun, and thought, yes, it is a beautiful day. This was a huge victory. A small step for the world, but a giant step for Anna. She felt a spark of confidence. This is the power of listening. It is the foundation. Everything else, speaking, reading, writing, is built on this strong foundation. Your first task is to find a calm, friendly voice. Maybe mine here at Fluent English Journey or another teacher. Listen for a few minutes every day. This small act will change everything. Anna was happy. Her ears were opening. She understood more and more. But a new feeling came. She wanted to speak. One evening, alone in her room, she thought, "Can I say something?" She opened her mouth and only a small sound came out. She felt silly and afraid. Why? Because your brain knows the words, but your mouth is not your friend yet. Your tongue, lips, and teeth are not used to making English sounds. They need practice, like exercising. It is like learning to dance. At first, your feet do not move the way you want. They feel heavy and clumsy. But with practice, they learn the steps. It is the same with your mouth. Your mouth needs to learn the dance of English. But how can you practice if you are afraid? The answer is simple. Practice alone. Yes, alone. This is your secret practice room. No one is watching. No one is listening. You are free to make mistakes. You are free to sound silly. This is how everyone starts. So, what can you do? You can start with shadowing. Shadowing is like being an echo. You listen to a sentence and try to say it at the same time. You follow the speaker like a shadow. Don't worry about the meaning too much. Just copy the sound, the music, the rhythm. Let's try it. I say, hello. You say, hello. I say, how are you? You say, how are you? See? Your mouth can do it. It just needs a little encouragement. Anna started doing this every day. She would play a sentence from a video, pause it, and try to say it exactly the same way. Sometimes it was perfect, sometimes it was funny, but she laughed and tried again. Another great way is to talk to the things around you. Look at the room you are in. Point to objects and say their names in English: window, door, phone, chair. This is simple but very powerful. It connects the word to the real object in your world. Anna did this every morning. She looked in the mirror and said, "Good morning, Anna. I am learning English. I can do this." These were her magic words. So remember the two keys. Your ears listen, listen, listen. Your mouth speak, speak, speak.